Hey,
Whoa.
how y'all doing? You know,
It is time to talk about this
love-
story.
we love
See,
talk-
we're already fired up about
we
it.
love talking during the breaks, and we're just carrying on that discussion right now with you on TV. You know, it's been said that a diamond is forever, and a diamond's a girl's best friend. That's been said. But what does an engagement ring say about the person giving it?
And what if the person receiving it doesn't necessarily love it? Is that a warning sign about that relationship? UAB psychologist Dr. Josh Klapow, Tony Kurre joining us now.
Good friend of mine.
Oh, I knew it was something.
That's why we're talking. Okay,
He
well,
hit me this morning. He got engaged last night. He calls me last night. And probably you don't want to ask unless you know she's going to say yes, obviously. And she said yes. He said, but she didn't seem to like the ring. And I said, what do you mean? And he goes, it just was a gut feeling. She just didn't seem overly excited about it. I spent a lot of money on it. I thought it was the cut she wanted, but she just didn't
you
seem
just
like
gave
it was.
a painful look, Dr. Klapow. What was that about?
Yeah, well, so okay.
You winced.
And I said, well, she said yes, right? And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah. And he goes, but did I,
So her reaction to it just was
But
not.
it
So-
was really out of left field, though. I mean, they're in love, but it was real. They haven't spoken about marriage. They haven't talked about
Okay.
getting engaged.
Well, maybe
So he
that's
really
where the
really
issue
wanted-
then.
That's where my-
He's an
Maybe it
old-fashioned cat.
Maybe
You
it
want-
wasn't
you
the
want
ring.
cat- you want-
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing I'm telling him is that yes, maybe it's not the ring. When you just come out of nowhere, people's surprise reactions are very different, including sometimes looking very blank and very taken over. So we're hoping that that's what it was.
Yeah.
But I don't. This is not a psychological thing. This is a whatever. This is a Josh thing. If you're going to go and spend that much money, you can surprise them, but don't think that you know exactly what they want. That's just dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to invest that much, it's okay to say.
Well, how do you ask without giving it away?
you
But shouldn't the guy have a say in what the ring looks like? He's the one giving it to her. He's professing his
No,
love. He's asking
not
her-
one
He
bit.
has
He ain't
nothing,
gonna be
he has
wearing
nothing
it,
to say
no.
about it.
no, not one bit.
Okay, and-
Now maybe the price range, sure, because if they're buying it,
Yeah.
yes.
So, all right.
But you go ahead.
Well,
Yes.
we've done stories about, and I think this messes with people, about how much a percentage of what you make you should spend on an engagement
The 3-month
ring.
thing was all made up by the jewelry.
That's what I'm
distribution.
saying.
It was.
Yeah.
Zales made that up.
Let's don't
It does.
name
Let's tell everyone it takes 3 months. Well, let's make it 5.
So yeah, so people feel pressure, or
Yes.
to buy that ring for that certain amount. But you're saying what it looks like, because it could be beautiful and not be super expensive.
I would think.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, look here. That's the thing. One, you can't spend. Every guy thinks that I got to spend the most that I possibly can. And sure, I understand the emotional
And
part.
why is
behind it.
that?
Because
she's going to compare her ring to all of her friends.
Because what is a girl first thing you do? The hand
That's
goes
exactly.
up, you take the
You know,
picture,
it's blinding
and they
awareness,
feel
yeah.
like everybody's judging, oh, look at that little ring.
Exactly.
I'm just saying
If
the
she
truth.
says it's
Am I
cute,
not?
it's too small.
Exactly. I mean, this is one of those things where we're taking something that's very materialistic, but very symbolic, and we're starting to throw onto there all of our own expectations,
Yeah, it's terrible,
insecurities,
really.
etc. And as much as you may want to surprise them for the engagement, I understand that. The idea of not talking about it at all, not talking about the engagement, not talking about the ring, that's a fantasy.
Yeah.
Because it speaks a lot about your ability to communicate. And I'm not saying we're going to go down, we're going to buy it on Thursday. But if you can't have that conversation.
Okay, say if you're broke and you don't have a lot of money.
Right.
And you
Right.
spend everything you got on what you can buy a ring for.
Yeah.
And then you come into some money maybe 6-7 years into your marriage.
Some people have done
Is
that,
it
yeah.
okay for her to say,
Ooh.
I would like to
Oh.
upgrade my ring?
Or
add a
he
stone,
could
or
say,
add a-
honey, now
Well,
I
but
can.
I mean, but some guys would say, you know what? We have a house, we have cars, we have everything we need. I bought
Yeah.
that,
And I
as-
need a
as
bass
love
boat.
for- and I gave you
So
everything.
there's that.
I gave it. I was working Kentucky Fried Chicken 3 shifts a night. I did everything I could.
All right, well,
and
you're
I gave you that ring.
Tony, you're out of time.
And-
You're out of time.
yeah.
I think if the love is there, it doesn't matter what that ring looks like.
Amen.
That's right.
There you go.
But as Beyonce once said, put a ring on it.
Do it again. Do it again.